is going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you guys are having some nice holidays so far. The new year is coming. We want to get to 2.5k subscribers before the end of the year. So if you could help me out with that by subscribing and turning post notification on, that would be amazing. 70% of people watching the videos are not subscribed. So if you want to be updated with everything that's going on with the Canadiens, I make daily Habs videos, multiple daily Habs videos. I strongly suggest you to help me out to get to 2.5k subscribers by subscribing to the channel. Let's try and get 75 likes also on this video. That would be amazing. So today we're here to talk about Juraj Slafkovsky. It's been a long time since we made an update, like a legit update on what's going on with the Habs' first overall pick in the latest NHL entry draft. I mean, Slafkovsky has been, it's been up and down so far this year for Juraj Slafkovsky. And as you guys could see in the thumbnail of this video, I think that the Canadiens made a mistake in the development of Juraj Slafkovsky. So yeah, we're going to talk about this right now. What mistake did the Canadiens do with Juraj Slafkovsky? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. They did not send him to the World Juniors Championship, and I think that it is a mistake for the Canadiens. I mean, I made a video talking about this at the beginning of the month of December, saying that the Canadiens needed to send Slafkovsky to the World Juniors Championship. I told everybody that they needed to, because most of the time when prospects go to the World Juniors, they come out of it way stronger, way better, with a lot more confidence. And I took the example of Jesper Kotkaniemi, saying that the Canadiens made a mistake by not sending Jesper Kotkaniemi to the World Juniors when they had the opportunity to do so back when he was in his rookie year at 18 years old. And I did not want the Canadiens to do the same mistake by not sending Slafkovsky, because Slafkovsky, I think, would have learned a lot from that tournament. He would have had a lot of fun first. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. For all hockey fans, we all dreamed of playing in that tournament when we were younger. So it's like this in Canada. I'm sure that all hockey fans around the world, even in Slovakia, it's the same thing. You want to represent your country at that tournament. I know Slafkovsky, and a lot of people have told me this in the comments of that video I made talking about this, saying, yeah, but Slafkovsky already played in the senior tournament. He already played in the Olympics. He won medals at those tournaments. He performed at those tournaments. So it's like of not as interesting for him to go like in junior hockey, since he already proved that he's better than junior hockey. I want thing to say to people who thinks like that, and my argument is simple. It's just a name, and that name is Mason McTavish. Mason McTavish played in the Olympics. He played in the senior championship. Same thing for Owen Power. Played at the Olympics, played at the senior championship, but they all played in the World Juniors also. So I think it would have been important for Slafkovsky to do the same. I mean, Mason McTavish, he played in those tournaments. Same thing for Kent Johnson. But they all went to the World Juniors. They won the gold medal this summer, Mason McTavish and Kent Johnson together. So if it was like that for those players, I feel like Slafkovsky could have benefited a lot from going and playing at the World Juniors with his buddies Meshar, with the Dalibor Dvorsky, with Simon Nemec. And I feel like Slovakia would have, they are a really nice team. They won against the USA last night, and with Slafkovsky, it would have been even better. And I think that Slafkovsky would have benefited a lot for his development. He would have gained some confidence back, going to dominate in a tournament with his good friends, representing his country. It would have been important, I think, for his development. And right now, the Canadiens are losing. Right now, the Canadiens are struggling. Right now, Slafkovsky is getting benched all the time. So for his development, I think it would have been better for the Canadiens to send him at the World Juniors instead of playing him in a bullshit environment with a lot of injuries for the Canadiens. You send him to the World Juniors and you call him back after. You get him back after. You maybe play him some games in the AHL, and after you bring him back to the NHL for the rest of the season, a bit like you did with Victor Mete back then. I'm not comparing both players because Juraj Slafkovsky is a lot better than Victor Mete, but if it was okay for Victor Mete, why is it not okay for the first overall pick that needs some confidence? And I think it would have been better for him to play at that tournament than getting benched and playing with a team that's struggling. Like, because last night I've watched the game for Slovakia, and after I watched Slafkovsky play for the Habs, and I was just like, man, that doesn't make any sense to me personally. And I feel like they're kind of making the same mistakes that the former management group made with Jesperi Kotkaniemi back then. I'm not saying that they will end up in the same results, but it's looking quite like the same thing. But Slafkovsky looks a lot more promising than KK did at that age, even though KK had a really good rookie season. But the Canadiens should have sent Slafkovsky to the World Junior. And by watching the game last night against the Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning, it convinced me even more that the right move to do was to send Slav to the World Junior. So he's most likely never going to play in the World Junior ever. I think it sucks for him, and I even think that it sucks for his country, because like it was once a decade opportunity for Slovakia to might win the gold medal. I think that with Slafkovsky they would have had a chance on getting that gold medal at the World Juniors, but Slafkovsky is still in Montreal getting benched all the third periods because he's a clutch player, and that's the reason why they drafted him. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Can't wait to see how things will turn out for Slafkovsky. I hope for the best, because if they turn that player into a flop, it's going to be really hard to trust this management after. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical Habs, and I'll see y'all later for another video. I'll see y'all after the game tonight between the Canadiens and the Panthers for Habs review. And yeah, it's been your boy Tropical. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.